I'm at Universal Studios Hollywood with my family, and I couldn't believe it when Jasmine walked right past me. I was so stunned that I couldn't react in time. I later confirmed it was her by checking her Instagram. I really regret not approaching her for a photo. It's also worth mentioning that she wasn't accompanied by Gino. Universal is a step up from Legoland, because of course Jasmine deserves more. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching and hit the subscribe button. So let's start. 5 things Jovi needs to do. The red flags are all there, and he isn't doing anything to change them. And I'm sure everyone agrees. He could save and improve his marriage in multiple ways, but he keeps not wanting to do it. Firstly, stop going to strip clubs. Yara is beautiful, and there is no need to spend money on any other woman. Spend that money on experiences for your family. At this point, it's just disgusting. Secondly, work closer to home. I cannot believe he turned down a desk job. I think it's because he doesn't want to lose his freedom. Again, red flags are all over this one. He wants a kid, but doesn't want to be home. Thirdly, just give your wife a massage before sexy time. Like, she gave him the easiest way to start her up, and he still doesn't want to do it. Fourthly, stop talking to your mommy. Be an adult and talk to your wife. Stop running to mommy to talk about your marriage. Tell those things to your wife. Fifthly, get rid of the scissors. He has a problem. He really does. The fact that he has an old fuck buddy stripper on the speed dial is absolutely troubling. Dude, you aren't single. Focus on family. If he focuses more on her, less time away, and less time at strip clubs, I bet she will open up that baby maker for business ASAP. But he won't, and that's why she's on birth control. And Jovi doesn't want to work nearer his home and be there every night. So why shouldn't Yara stay in Europe for those same days that he is away? And I truly think he doesn't want to work closer to home because he actually isn't working that entire time. I think he lies to her. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets off or starts later than he says and goes to play. He's freaking gross, and I can't stand him. On the other hand, creepy AF. He is a bad boy, okay? You don't understand, okay? He did sex with 2,500 women, okay? Dancer moves that would put your Roomba to shame, okay? He is a bad boy sarper. And his hair reminds me of a Lego character. You can just pop it off and put on another one. And everything about him is frightening, especially his behavior when he took a lollipop out of her hand and threw it on the floor. You just don't act like that. Even if you're angry with her, that's just aggression. And I would have left and headed back home. He's an abusive playboy that bullies her. He's not in it for her. He's in it to become famous, and he needs lots of attention. He's nasty and gross. He's still sleeping around with other women, and that's why she can't post pictures of them. And he's so outlandish, he could be a Sacha Baron Cohen character. I lost it when he told Shakina that before her, he had never done a striptease for an audience of one. As if that would make her feel better about being the 2,501st woman he'd bedded. On the other hand, Miss Gwen, 90 Days Last Resort. Jovi's mother is dead wrong for shaming Yara about taking birth control and not advising Jovi. Jovi is trying to impregnate his wife against her will. Point blank period. She has expressed to Jovi multiple times that she is not ready for a second baby, and that she does not want a second baby right now. Jovi has completely disregarded those boundaries for his own selfish needs. He's trying to get her pregnant, so she's trapped and can't take their baby to the Netherlands. I will never be on the side of taking away a woman's body autonomy, and the fact that I'm not seeing more discussion about this is frankly disgusting. And I was shocked by her response. She should be asking her son why his wife doesn't feel safe discussing this with him. I can't imagine being with someone I had to hide my birth control from. That counselor is a joke or a very poor actress. Her follow-up after Jovi's secret. So, Jovi, Your wife said she had to hide her starting birth control because she said she wasn't ready to have another child. She also said you're gone for months at a time. Can you explain why you feel it is acceptable to not take a job offer that would allow you to be at home, which would may then make your wife more comfortable with having a second baby? And this show is plain unadulterated. I really hope Yara, at some point, leaves him. And I was dumbfounded when she said that, especially since she's been pretty great at calling out Jovi on his shit and supporting Yara. Her response was so unexpected, and even more so because Yara, who not only has the right to control her body as she sees fit, also felt that her decision to do so was extremely rational. And Jovi totally seems the type to refuse to wear a condom and then forget to pull out. Oops, should she have let him know she was on birth control? Maybe, maybe not, but she didn't need his permission. He is acting like she should have asked him first. He was pouting the whole time about her secret, while he was holding on to the fact that he passed on a job that would have him home more. Yara would probably be a little more open to another baby if he were home more. Right now, she is doing 100% of the childcare, and he gets to be a fun dad, then leaves. And I was disgusted that she got upset with Yara and not at her son for trying to get a woman pregnant against her will. If I were Mrs. Gwen, I would be thoroughly embarrassed by Jovi's behavior and actions towards Yara. And Gwen was definitely stirring the pot. I imagine bringing the drama. Bringing up the fact that Jovi could have gotten a job closer to home was sort of a betrayal. I get why it would make Yara upset though, because Jovi didn't even really have a good excuse for not taking it. It would have been bad for our marriage because I'd have to work 8 hours a day was kind of a weird take. Am I the only one who thinks he's cheating when he goes abroad for work, and that's why he wants to stay with that job? Just a hunch. On the other hand, did Holly Gio do a whole act? Seriously, was this whole "I'm very religious" just an excuse to bring her ma on the show and get a storyline? She's 40, divorced multiple times, dresses immodestly, and says things like, he's into BDSM. He's not vanilla, which is good because I don't want vanilla, and then has the audacity to claim that she wants to do it right and wait to have sex. I just don't get it. And nobody gets it because it makes zero sense. She is a walking contradiction, or running contradiction if we take into account the number of times she runs away from conflict like Paul. And if you've been married and divorced 3 other times or 2, what is the point of waiting until marriage to sleep together? Also, can we talk about her hair on that bed? I know it's fake, but how does she sleep with her hair down? That hair was probably everywhere and tangled around her and him. My hair is past my boobs, and I cannot sleep with it down without it choking me. It sounds like we all need to cut our hair with the amount of shit we go through. And she wouldn't be the first religious person with conflicting and fluctuating morals. On the other hand, Kimala sighting. She was very nice and happened to be going on the same cruise as me. So I did ask about Jamal, and she said, you have to wait and see, but see what? I wasn't sure what she meant by that. I asked her about Usman, and she did the tight lip sign. She was with her niece. I did see her on the cruise ship, but didn't interact much with her. And I don't blame her for being tight-lipped since I'm sure she's enjoying the TLC paycheck. And I heard on here that they fired Brandon and Mary for bumping their gums too much. Throw your opinion in the comment section below, according to my random discussion. Thank you for watching.